So when I tell you that there are no limitations, when you want something, the universe says yes. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Your wish is my command. Yes, 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 yes. The universe never says no. So now we are going to start creating a clear vision for yourself. And again, I have my laptop right here, so I'm going to be looking over. So creating a clear vision for yourself, know exactly what you want. This doesn't mean that you have to have it all figured out, but know what you desire. What do you want? And an easy way to figure this out, which this change, I forget who told me this or where I got this from, but I think I got it from YouTube, just watching like a random video, and they were like, whose life do you want? Like, whose life do you look at and you're like, oh my God, like they're so lucky, I wish I could have their life. Like, whose life do you want? That is your desire. So take that person, let's say, you want, a specific, I don't know. I was gonna like use Mel Robbins because she's amazing and we talked a little bit about her in this. So I'll use her for example. So you're like, I love Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins, oh, her life is just so like, I love her life. Look what she gets to do. Look what she's talking about. Look at her life online. Look at she's amazing, right? So what about Mel Robbins? Is it her lifestyle? Is it her career? Is it her personal life? Is it the fact that she is a successful author? Is it the fact that she is one of the most incredible public speakers on the planet? What about them? Take this is called an expander. Someone who expands you and you could just see yourself in them. Why? So we know we have this person, right? Why? What are the qualities that they have? What are the qualities of their life that you want to represent in your life? Think about that. When I heard that was amazing, and it instantly brought me clarification or just clarity in general, because I was like, oh yeah, like I want this person's life. Like their life looks cool. Like I want to travel. I want to have this kind of lifestyle. I want to take cute pics and teach people. So knowing who those people are, it could be more than one person. It could be 3 people, and each of them have a few qualities that you want to integrate in your life and that you look as an expander of like, oh, this is possible. And you really know that this is the person because you see yourself in them and you realize that, oh my God, could this be possible for me? Like, could I actually do this too? So that is how you determine or kind of getting a clear vision. And I want to just talk a little bit about why it's important to create a clear vision. It is because when we're on the journey of the action side of achieving our goals or actually bringing our manifestations into physical form, when we're on that action part of the journey, it is going to be important that we have this crystal clear clarity of what we want the outcome to look like. Now, that doesn't mean we're attached to the outcome. We just know what it's going to be. We're not attached and holding on to it. We are just saying, okay, I know what it's going to look like, and then you can let it go. So you know what it's going to look like. Okay, I know, I'm going to have this kind of house, this kind of relationship. I'm going to have these kind of people in my life. I'm going to have this kind of career, this kind of money. Okay, yep. And then you can let it go. So it's not about holding on to it like, ooh, you know what I mean? It's just like, I see it. Yep. Send it off to the universe. Yep. Send it off. That's it. So in order to actually create this vision, we want to start with the end. This is huge. So, right, we have our expander. Now we want to look at ourselves. And I like to place, when I do this, I like to meditate and I like to place myself in the 85-year-old me's body. So I'm kind of time traveling a little bit and I'm grounding myself and I'm saying, okay, I'm 85. What happened? I'm 85, I'm in my rocking chair, eating cookies with the grandkids, right? What happened? What happened in my life? What did I do? What did I accomplish? Who did I become? How do I get to die? Do I die with regrets or do I die with memories of all the things that I wanted to do, had a check mark off on all of them. What happened? Ground yourself into that, feel into that energy. What happened in my life? In order to start at the beginning, we must start at the end. What did my life look like when I leave this planet? What happened? I'm getting goosebumps right now because it really solidifies that we only have a certain amount of time on this planet, and we have to cherish every moment because it's so important that we follow our dreams and that we go after all the things that we've ever wanted, because we only have one, as far as we know. I mean, of course, we don't die, our soul's alive, but on this physical, we only get this one human. There's not going to be another one of these. This is one human experience. It's 1 out of 1. That's it. So what happened? Put yourself in that mode, put yourself in that state. Start at the end. And then map out your entire life. And that is how you live with no regrets. Not by starting at the beginning, but starting at the end. That is how you manifest a life of your dreams. So, when you're also creating this perfect vision, I'm looking here at my notes. I should have labeled these better. So I'm like, there's such small text. So don't put limitations on your desires. So when you're creating this vision, I don't want you to think of it in terms of what you can physically see in your reality right now. I want you to actually look past what you see here now without any limitations. So if I had a magic pill that fell from the sky from God, and this magic pill can make you do, be, become, have anything that you want in your life, what would your life look like? What would it look like? Magic, right? Magic. So no limitations. And how I discovered that there really are no limitations on life except the ones that you place on yourself is I was watching this, I think it was an Insider Edition little video. And this woman wanted to become a mermaid, and she did. Yeah. So when I say there are no limitations, okay, what does that mean? Let me give you a little background. She wanted to be a mermaid. Most people would be like, get a real job. They're hiring over here, go on Indeed, get a real job. What do you mean you want to be a fucking mermaid? A mermaid? What? She's like, no, I want to be a mermaid. She actually became a mermaid. So and I will try to link, I think I need to link the video down below. She can hold her breath for a really long time. I think it's 5 minutes, something like that she can hold her breath underwater. And she actually, her job, well, she is a mermaid, but her book's job, how she pays taxes and stuff like that. She is a mermaid at a children's aquarium. And so it's an aquarium, fishies and all, a regular aquarium. And she's one of the attractions in the aquarium. So they have this huge bowl. I don't know if other sea life swim with her in the bowl. It's been a while since I watched the video, but I will link it. And yeah, she's a literal mermaid, and kids come and, aquarium time, and they see all the fishies and they see the mermaid, and she's one of the attractions in the aquariums that people come to pay. And she makes, I don't know how much money she makes, but I'm sure she makes a lot of money for that. She literally wanted to become a mermaid, and she became a mermaid. So when I tell you that there are no limitations, when you want something, the universe says yes. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. If I want to be a fucking mermaid, she said, I want to be a mermaid. Your wish is my command. Yes, 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 yes. The universe never says no. So a lot of people are probably laughing at her, telling her, you can't be a mermaid, girl. That's in fairy tales and that's on Disney. That's Ariel. What are you talking about being a mermaid? She's like, no, I am a mermaid now. So it just goes to show you, anything is possible, and do not put limitations on your beliefs and on your vision while you are creating, because you're gonna get really, really upset when you reach a goal that you are not actually aligned with, that you chose based off what you could see now. Do not choose desires and visions. Do not create visions based on the physical evidence in the world you see now. Because let me tell you, when you start manifesting things, you're gonna be pissed because you realize that this shit works. And then you're gonna be mad that you didn't manifest the thing that you actually wanted. So this is why you never, ever, ever place barriers, limitations, limiting beliefs on any desires or the bigger vision that you have for yourself. So it goes back to that magic pill. If I gave you a magic pill from heaven, from God, from the universe, from the cosmos, from wherever, it's a magic pill, and it could make you do, be, have anything that you want, what would your life look like? So in the beginning of this video, some of your desires and the bigger vision may have changed, because let me tell you, it is possible. Don't look at the people who have failed, look at the people who have achieved what you have. They're not any special than you. You have the same capabilities, you have access to all the same resources and tools that they do. The difference between you and them, the ones that have the thing that you want, is because they believed that they could have it. And once they believed that they could have it, they took inspired actions towards that belief. But that belief never changed. Okay? Then decide that it gets to be yours no matter what when creating the vision. It gets to be yours no matter what, regardless of what you see, hear from others. It gets to be yours. It gets to be yours. Let's say, I like to use wealth as an example because wealth is such an expander for people. And it's one of the major limiting beliefs that people have. I feel like relationships and wealth are two major areas that people limit themselves in. So let's say money, right? Let's say you've been poor your entire life. It gets to be yours anyway. Oh, you've been poor your entire life. You've been on food stamps. You've been on government assistance. It gets to be yours anyway. It gets to be yours. Decide. Decide no matter what my life looked like before or what it looks like now, I get to have it because I'm worthy of it. And this takes incredible confidence. You get to have it regardless. Worth is a social construct. You're born worthy. You were already born with all the worthiness and capabilities that you need already inside of you. You were born with it. It was given to you at birth. It is your birthright. It is your birthright. You get to have it. People like to attach not only those beliefs, but to their desires, they like to attach worthiness. Like, oh, I can't get in that relationship. I'm not worthy for that kind of person. I'm not worthy for a person to provide for me. I'm not worthy of $1 million. I've been poor. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. You were born worthy. Worth does not exist. It doesn't exist. It's literally something that someone made up. You were born worthy and capable. That's it. You get to have it. You get to decide. And you get to decide. Nobody else. You get to decide. Okay? And then I want you to set your intention when you're creating your vision. Set the intention that this will be yours. Whatever that looks like. From dreamer to doer. Whatever this process looks like for you. What are you dreaming about that you are putting into the action form? Set the intention that you get to have it. Not only that you get to have it, but that it's already yours. Set the intention that it is already yours. In the quantum physics states, it's already done. We have all these infinite possibilities. There's nothing more to really create. You just align yourself with what you want, and it manifests in the physical form. Okay? So set that intention. And that is how you get crystal clear on your vision. I really want you guys to make a vision board. I really want you to, whether that be, I like virtual vision boards, to be honest. I mean, regular like cardboard vision board cutout, that's cool too, because it's like kind of holding it. But Pinterest is great creating like a virtual vision board. I have like 10 virtual vision boards on Pinterest with like each area of my life, like romance life, career life, money, personal development, you know, social life. So I just have like each category on Pinterest. Like even like I have a vision board on Pinterest for my house. And I feel like this works so well because it's like with a board, like I have so many things that like I'm going to achieve and that are already on its way to me. So it's like hard to like cut all that out on like one board for me. And then also I get to take it with me wherever. So if I'm out and I need a little reminder, I just go to my board. You know, it's kind of hard, but you know, do it whatever works for you. I'm actually want to create a physical board, you know, just for the house, just for like when I wake up. A physical one halves, which is great. So whichever one you align with, don't just say, you know, use Pinterest because I'm using one. There's so many ways to create a vision board. You can either create one on Canva and like print it out, maybe put it like on your desk at work or on your refrigerator. So there's so many ways to create this vision board for yourself, but it's really important that you start at that base so you actually have a clear path, because this vision that we're creating, this is the destination, right? So you can't get into the car without a destination. If you get into a car without a destination, you're just traveling, like you're just kind of going through random streets and highways, right? So we want an endpoint. Like I said, we want an endpoint. We're not necessarily holding on to the endpoint and focusing, you know, like holding it too tight. Yes, we are aligning our energy with that, but we're not, it's not like a neediness. It's more of just like a little playful reminder. So separate the two. Separate the vision from being like something that you need to like change your life and it's gonna make you so happy and you need. It's not about needing. We don't need anything. Everything that we have is already within ourselves, but it's just about the fact that we can have it because we are manifestors. We can have things, we can create things, we can bring things into our physical plane. So why not play with it? It's more of like fun, play, reminding of, you know, where we're headed to, but not being constrained to the boxes of, you know, really needing this vision, okay? So that is how you create a clear vision for yourself.